Welcome home to philosophy, where we wonder about everything and anything is possible. Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Corey, the Laughing Philosopher. Life is complicated. The world is complicated, and you are complicated. Figuring out how to live a happy, meaningful life, guided by wisdom and reason, is not easy. Is life a game? What is love? Should I fear death? Is this a just world? Almost from the moment of birth, you've been told how to behave, how to fit in, and how to fulfill other people's expectations. You fear that you will lack importance or cease to exist in the lives of others if you think for yourself and question the rules and roles you've been told define you. Wisdom and reason will remove this illusion so you can live authentically in the world around you, find your true purpose, and become your real self. Episode number 55. Are you killing your life? Life is complicated. You are complicated. And living is the greatest project you will ever have. So, how do you find your way through life? There are many paths to the top of a mountain. Which way is right for you? On the road to find out, you will discover all the right answers. The answers that are right only for you. This journey begins in fear and ends in fearlessness. Go all the way. Conquer 6 fears. 1. Don't be afraid to think. You are no different from the greatest philosophers in history. Socrates, Jesus, Siddhartha, Kierkegaard, Nietzsche, Camus, Wittgenstein, Simone Weil, Simone de Beauvoir. The most important trait that the greatest human minds hold in common with each other, you too hold in common with them. You can think for yourself. You can reason for yourself. You can choose to be guided by your own wisdom and experience. You can make up your own mind. We live in a Christian society. Jesus ought to be a powerful example of how to live. Yet, the most important teaching we can learn from the life of Jesus is unspoken and passed over. You don't know what it is because his followers don't want you to know. Still, this secret knowledge is right in front of your eyes, hidden by familiarity. Jesus thought for himself. Jesus didn't just believe and accept everything he was told. Jesus reasoned for himself. He trusted his own wisdom and experience, and he made up his own mind. He was skeptical of everything he was told to believe. He accepted nothing that did not agree with his own good sense. He was doubting. He was questioning. He questioned his parents. He questioned the leaders of his community. He questioned authority. He questioned the scriptures. He questioned his closest friends. He questioned Romans, Jews, prostitutes, fishermen, men, women, the old, the young, the sick, the healthy. He even questioned little children. Jesus questioned their most profound truths. He forced people to think critically and objectively about their deepest beliefs and assumptions. Jesus taught that doubt is a good thing. Jesus taught that where there is no doubt, there can be no faith. Jesus taught that there is no merit in certainty. Certainty is an illusion manufactured by fear and vanity. There is merit only in doubting and questioning. Jesus wasn't afraid to confront our comfortable illusions. No matter what your status, rank, title, or income, a dog will bark at you if it feels you need barking at. Jesus barked. Ask questions and question answers. There is more than one right way to do anything. Don't be deceived by manufactured truth. Don't be satisfied with an imitation of life. No one can show you the way. No one knows more than you do about which way is right for you. Fear not. Use your own reason and good sense, and you will find your way. 2. Don't fear your individuality. What if Jesus had been just like everyone else? What if Jesus had just unthinkingly believed everything he was told? What if Socrates had just unthinkingly accepted as true what everyone else believed? What if Siddhartha had just unthinkingly agreed with everyone else that life is pain and suffering and happiness is impossible? Imagine our world if they had been afraid to think for themselves. Socrates and Jesus and Siddhartha chose to walk alone rather than to join a crowd going in the wrong direction. You can never run away from what you are, but you can run away from what others want you to think you are, and run toward yourself. Question everything. Trust yourself. Accept nothing that does not agree with your own wisdom and experience. No one knows more than you do about what makes you happy and what you ought to do to have a happy life. And life is too short to waste your time going in the wrong direction. An airplane is safe in an airport, but that's not what an airplane is for. An individual is safe in a group, but that's not what an individual is for. Flying is risky. Individuality is risky. Fear not. Risk is just another word for life. One morning, as Buddha was teaching a student, an old man approached and asked to speak. As the student listened, the old man said, "All my life, I have believed in God. Now I am old. I fear death. What if there is no God? I want to be sure that I haven't lived my life to no purpose. Please tell me the truth. Does God exist or not?" Buddha thought for a long moment and then replied, "No, my friend, there is no God." The old man was disappointed, but walked away with many new questions in his mind. In the evening of the same day, as Buddha was teaching the same student, another old man approached, and he said, "All my life, I have been an atheist. I don't believe that God exists. But now I am old and about to die. What if God exists? I want to be certain that I haven't lived my life in vain. Please tell me the truth. Is there God or not?" As his student watched, Buddha thought for a moment and then replied, "Yes, my friend, God exists." The old man was sad, but inspired, as many new questions filled his mind. The next morning, the student questioned Buddha. "I am extremely confused. You told the believer that there is no God, but you told the atheist that God exists. What is the truth?" The Buddha smiled. "Almost from birth, each man believed as he was told. He never tried to find the truth for himself. He never looked for the truth. He just believed as everyone else believes. The truth cannot be found just by asking other people for it. The truth is a lot harder to find than that. I told each man just what he needs to hear to grow in wisdom and in truth. The believer needs to find doubt, and the atheist needs to find faith. Now, each man will try to find the truth for himself, and his journey will finally begin." 3. Don't be afraid to go your own way, to find out who you really are, to find your true purpose in life, and to find clarity and wisdom. You must go your own way. To grow as a person, you must go on a journey. If you lose yourself trying to please everyone else, then you must lose everyone else while you find yourself. You must turn your back on what you are told to believe. You must turn your back on what is expected of you. You must turn away from every relationship that holds you back and go on a journey. Jesus turned his back on his mother, and on his journey, Jesus found his true purpose. Siddhartha left his wife and child, and on his journey, he found his true self, Buddha. Socrates never held a regular job and discovered a brave new world of truth and wisdom hidden behind common sense. At the end of your spiritual journey, you too will find yourself in a different place from where you started. You are an individual. You were not created to close your mind and cling to beliefs and opinions chosen for you by other people before you were born. Christianity should not be just a matter of geography. If Christianity is all you have ever been permitted to know, then your followership has been coerced and compelled. And if followership is not a free choice, then it has no merit. More people follow Jesus just because they were born in a tribe herded in that direction. And it was just convenient to let yourself be carried along, like a current drifts a boat to sea. If Jesus is nothing more than a convenience, then you have the same imitation of faith as a robot or zombie. And I'm pretty certain in heaven, whatever you conceive it to be, no robots or zombies are permitted. Begin your journey now, and it is always now. And wherever you go, go with all your heart. Don't be afraid to think. Don't fear your individuality. And don't be afraid to go your own way. That's not all there is to know, but it is enough for now. I'll tell you the rest of the story in part 2 of Are You Killing Your Life? Thank you for listening. I hope you will take what you've learned and be a better person. Think for yourself. Question everything. Accept nothing that does not agree with your own reason and good sense. And I promise you, despite its sham and drudgery, you will get on pretty well in this crazy world. I'm Dr. Robert Corey. Until we meet again, be good.